Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left last time, we were going to do this puzzle. So the first one, pretty easy to do. All you have to do is put the blue crystals on the outside here. So all the blue crystals go on the outside, all the green crystals go on the inside. Then you're going to step on every, the second glyph on every one of these things. So the one after, I guess to the right of the dead squiggly, and you can see them all there, all the dead squigglies. The one to the right of it, so it's this one, that one. They're all the same symbol, I believe. Yeah. So that's the first one, I believe. And now we can go to an area that opened up, this one here, specifically. It's a mysterious portal we're going to go through. It leads to a room.
I will guide.
With a long hallway. And no perception checks yet, so that's good. There is a person just sitting with his hands above his head, and he's got goggles of mind control. These goggles increase the caster's level and save DC of mind-affecting spells by 2. And this says, this ancient text is written in a long-forgotten language, Vulgtma La... Where'd they go? Niralthotep Ugot Rula Volgtma Areshkegal Ayadern Ot Nildrishugug. What that means, I could not tell you. Not a single clue. But anyways, that's the thing we need to do here, or at least one part of it. And now I think there's another thing we have to do to open up this puzzle to get to the end, and I'll be right back when I figure it out. Hang tight. Actually, you know what? I think it's probably just the opposite. I'm going to try something. We're going to try it live and see what happens. We're going to grab that. Actually, just everyone stand here. Sela, go grab these. You're technically the fastest, I guess. I'm going to put this green one in here while I'm here. Because why not? I'm going to flip these around and see if that changes up the puzzle situation a little bit.
Lead on!
No guarantees. I don't know why I'm not putting the blue ones in there. Oh well. Boop, 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 oops, boop, boop. Yep. Do that. Give me your green.
It is no trouble.
Give me your blue. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Okay, those are almost all in. We're missing a green one. There it is. It's over there. Alright, so we grab this one. And give. Oh yeah, it definitely does make a new thing. Okay, cool. Let's see what we can find out. Because maybe we'll just do the solution live if this works out. If I were the things... Okay, I put all the green ones in, right? All the green ones are good. There's one up there. We got that one. There's one. I don't know why I'm incredibly imperceptive today. And there's got to be one more. There it is. It's hidden by the group. Alright. So... maybe this one's the one to the left. It totally is, because that's the symbol, I think, of Areshkegal. Or something like that. Let's try all the ones to the left.
On my way.
Because it's obviously not, I don't think it'll be the same one. That would be weird. Although it could be all the dead ones. Oh, I think I just screwed this up. Okay, hang on. Can we undo this? If I press this button. Okay, we got it wrong. Good. I think it's all the ones that are not lit up, because I think that's Areshkegal. Right? Maybe. Don't step on any weird ones. Let's see what happens. Could be this. Pressing the button. Oh yeah, it totally was. Okay, that's how you do that one. So, oh damn. There's a Sphinx coming in. Or no, that's just Areshkegal itself. Bow, unworthy one. Bow and tremble before the great Areshkegal. Something about this is wrong. I mean, something else beside this ridiculous demand to bow and tremble. Nenio rubs her nose. This is not the real Areshkegal. It's a copy, although it looks very realistic. Bow, how about this instead? Steela gestures obscenely at the darkness. Areshkegal, is that you? Surrender or be cast aside. It does not matter. Your fate will still be the same. Sharp claws slowly tear into your chest, then withdraw, ready for another strike. I'm almost positive this is just another test. We are supposed to be nothing, and nothing cannot experience pain. Let's conduct an experiment. What will happen if you don't do anything? Let her keep hitting you and try to suffer through it. I think this will produce some very interesting results. I am nothing. Are you trying to scare me with your words, to tire me out with your empty threats as if I were merely a vision or nightmare? Areshkegal lashes out at you again and the claws sink deeper into your chest. Nenio produces a piece of paper from her sleeve and begins to scribble some notes. The experiment is going as planned. Please continue. Why are you doing this? Can't you see this is exactly what the creature wants? Don't succumb to it. Fight. I am nothing. Areshkegal's voice drips with contempt. Nothing, not pathetic nobody. She strikes again and you feel her claws rip open your chest. Yes, keep going. You have to convince you have to convince her. If my expert opinion is correct, she will soon succumb to our sophistry, or you'll die. Those are the only two possible outcomes. I am nothing. Nothing cannot feel or suffer pain. Nothing does not exist. Areshkegal's claws sink into your chest once more, but this time they pass straight through your body as if you were made of air. The unworthy one has become nothing. It is impossible. Oh shit. Well, that's now become a fight. This is fun. What did I just do? Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to waste a mark of justice. We might need those.
Guide my blade.
Are we in a surprise round? I guess technically we are. I'm not going to do anything with Darren just yet. Do a ranger's bond. It's our movement.
I will resist.
Let's blast this thing with some hellfire rays. Did a good amount of damage. It doesn't get a turn. I'm gonna give us haste. We have a lot of them, so why not?
I'll just have to resort to brute
Right,
force.
it's a spare a turn. Let's
Into the fray.
do that.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, that was easy enough. Areshkegal did die. It wasn't the real one, obviously, so.
Keep your
And I believe that's the door that this one came from, and that is the actual place to leave. We are going to be fighting Areshkegal, and we actually need to divvy out some...
Concentrate.
We'll redo haste in a minute. We just got to do some things first. I need to find... midnight bolts, which are here. So, actually no, it's a very stupid thing to give it to him. Let's give it to our ranged people. At the very least, let's give it to Darren and Nenio. That should hopefully be good enough. Areshkegal is a demon lord that you can get another one of the gems off of, which we do need for our Trickster playthrough. We're not going to bother with our legendary playthrough because you can't ascend. There is a pretty hefty fight up here. We have Communal Mind Blank. I don't remember what the other spells that cast are. We could probably cast a bunch of spells actually just to kind of get our oomph up here. Like, I think maybe some protection from... Let's do resistances first actually. I don't remember what they cast for spells. So, we're going to do all of them. Why not? And I also, it's hard to figure out... Oops, I didn't do that one. That one didn't actually get to go off. Okay. And then we have Holy Aura on, so that's good. We can Shield of Law, and we can do another haste.
Oh, yes, what?
Alright, that's gonna have to be good enough, I think. Let's go find Areshkegal. Now we have to shoot the right Areshkegal. which is annoying. This grain of sand has found its way to the truth. Its persistence deserves reward, but any impudence will be punished. The familiar faceless voice takes on the form of the demon lord Areshkegal, the faceless Sphinx. Areshkegal, I have so many questions for you. Trembling with excitement, Nenio produces a crumpled piece of paper from her sleeve. What is life? Where did it come from? Who created the first god? Who came first, or which came first, the chicken or the egg? Nenio stops abruptly. She turns towards you slowly and says in a dry, emotionless voice, "The absence of an answer is an answer too. Not every riddle needs to be solved. Some must simply be accepted. Impudence will be punished." Let her go, demon, right now. Nenio is nothing. It is a grain of sand lost in the vast expanse of existence. It has no purpose of its own, no will of its own, no past or future, no name. She. Nenio's body twitches. She grimaces slightly and becomes emotionless again. It is an anomaly. It is an apostate. A nihility that tried to become something. It rejected its own essence and took on the name Nenio. The will of Areshkegal, the will of the universe itself, has been fulfilled. Now the anomaly will once more dissolve into nothingness. It will return to its previous state of non-existence. But Nenio is flesh and blood. She cannot be nothing. The body belongs to a faceless Sphinx cultist from Shenzai? The cultist completed a pilgrimage to Avestan, opened a path to the Enigma, and appeared before the faceless Sphinx. She swore an oath, rejected her own existence, and became nothing. She forgot her name and dissolved into timelessness. This cultist's body was recreated to complete a sacred mission on Galarian. The anomaly was given a shape so that it could serve the purpose of the universe, but it proved to be faulty. The anomaly altered its mind, excluding everything irrelevant and replacing it with whatever it deemed interesting. It took a false name and found a false purpose. Even so, the anomaly has still fulfilled its true purpose. Everything is as the universe intended. You should take a lesson from that grain of sand. Let Nenio go, demon, or you'll regret it. So the grain of sand wishes to fight the universe, an absurd jest. Unfortunately, the universe does not have a sense of humor. She falls silent, as if contemplating something. The grain of sand will be given an opportunity to prove itself, but first the universe wishes to give it a well-earned reward. Areshkegal's will is the will of the universe. Areshkegal reads the secrets of the universe like an open book. She does not share any knowledge. Not every riddle needs to be solved, but she will allow you to become part of the riddle, a part of herself. She will give the grain of sand a higher purpose. She will allow it to serve a cause bigger than its tiny self. She'll make the grain of sand her avatar, power in exchange for service, meaning in exchange for usefulness. I seriously hope you're not considering her offer. We already had to compromise our principles before, but that was in the abyss, when we had no other choice. Now we have other options. Don't accept this offer, I beg you. Demonic gifts are always tainted by the corruption of the abyss. No power is worth the loss of your soul. No deal. The grain of sand's consent was needed to simplify the process. A refusal to give consent would lead to complications, but not alternatives. The grain of sand will become Areshkegal's avatar, for that is the will of the universe. Alright, we're gonna retry this fight. It's a tough fight.
Guess what?
We're gonna do more circles. So we need to be not near these portals near the end of the second phase. You might be like, I don't know what that means. Just trust me. It is very true, and it is very vital.
We will win this war.
Key victory.
Let her go, demon. Let her go. Attack. Alright. It's a tough fight, for sure. Okay, so the demon is here, which is fine. Round one, like this particular round, is not a big deal. Important though, we need to do Midnight Bolt on it. Okay, now we need to figure out... Yes, okay, so the gem did drop. That's good, that's important.
I'll just have to
We missed our
resort to
attack.
brute
That's
force.
not surprising, honestly.
Into the fray!
And now we need to kill it. Nenio doesn't have anything to do right now. She's gonna go cast more Sirocos on random corners. We may be confused on Sela and our main character. There's not much we can do about that at the moment. Just normal attacks. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Okay, this is going okay so far. We just need to get a couple more hits on Areshkegal and then we'll be golden.
So it comes to this.
We need to roll better. Would also be nice. turn of events. Okay, and I don't think destruction works on this guy, so I'm not going to bother trying. Don't really want anything else, to be completely honest, so let's just don't do anything. Areshkegal's not moving. It might be stunned from our great persuasion, yes. Alright, so that takes care of round 1. So you might notice that Areshkegal has vanished. That's fine. There's going to be some enemies coming out. They're not the worst. It's 2 Sphinx, 2 Lilitus, 4 mummies, and then 2 retrievers later on. Some of them are going to be stunned and stuff, so...
Make your peace.
The Sphinx is really the only one worth killing fast. Because it casts a spell called Ruin, or Rift Ruin, that's the one. It's just kind of an annoying thing more than anything.
No glory without risk!
But near the end of the first round, or near the end of this phase, we gotta move away from the center. It is absolutely, or move away from the edge, sorry, it's absolutely vital. Because we might just straight up die if we don't. I'm not even kidding, that's literally what can happen. Yuck. Actually, you know what? Mass heal's fine here. We can just do some damage to the Meriliths. I'm going to keep getting more Sirocos over here. We're going to fight the first one over here. We're actually going to fight all of them up here, I think, if we can help it. That rift is going to go off, except Areshkegal is immune to it, so it didn't work. Good. The Lilitus may be frozen in fear, and that's fine. That one's not, but who knows? What goes through the head of some Lilitus. That didn't do what I hoped it was going to do at all.
You've made your choice.
I will resist.
Okay, that's dead. At least they're casting out on Areshkegal, who can't actually be affected by it. That's nice.
The light takes you.
The retrievers have started to pop up. We need to get away from the corners soon. As well, the true retrievers aren't particularly hard to kill. We need to not be there. We need to no be there when it happens. We're going to legendary proportion our main character for reach purposes. Why is that one down? Whatever. We're going to need to shoot that one. Everything on this side is pretty much dead. That one's toast as well. Move over here. Let's get into this Sirocco pile. Areshkegal will take down the last of the Lilitus. Around there or so. Oh, there's still a Sphinx. Damn it, I forgot about the Sphinx.
The inheritor.
Well, let's kill the Sphinx
My blade.
with the rest of the group. I'm gonna just mass heal everyone too. Including Areshkegal, who got a little bit hit. We're gonna cast more spells here. All of the Sirocos that we can possibly imagine are going into this area. Don't run around like an idiot. Just stay somewhere that's easy to shoot. Get rid of this guy. Stay here-ish. Okay. I wish we could save at this point. We can't. And also we missed entirely. Great. Alright, stay over here somewhere. Darren, we're gonna start summoning. Oh, don't run into the fire. Oh, I just realized this is a terrible situation. Oh no, all our skeletal champions. They're not immune to fire, they're all gonna burn to death. I should have waited until after the stupid Lilitus was dead, then they wouldn't have run into the fire pit. There's nothing we can do about it. Well, that was pointless. Okay, next Circo wave. She's almost dead. At least she's standing in the Circo, I guess. That is a plus. I don't think any of these spells are going to work at the moment. At least just not do any of them. It's fine. We'll just wait this out. We're going to use Inevitable Fate, because I want that up and running for this upcoming fight. Alright, it's dead. Here we go. Round... whatever we're on. Round 3. So there's going to be 4 of them summoned in here. And it's going to suck. Battle has started. Who's up first? Looks like they're all up first. Perfect. They're also all pretty fast. And it's going to suck to fight them all at once. But that's... oh, one of them's feared. Oh, wow. That is not expected. All of our skeletons died, so yeah, that didn't help us out at all. I'm going to move Darren back this way, I think. Hopefully try and keep him alive. I'm going to Shield of Law. I don't think it's going to help too much, but you never know. Let's do that. Let's do Mark of Justice. We're going to take an AOO. Oh, never mind. 3 of our skeletons survived. That one died. Okay. Okay, Ember just got massively dunked on, but that's
I'll just have to resort to
just the reality. I need to move our main character. He can't die, obviously, because if he dies, our whole group dies. Areshkegal's taken some damage, at least one of them has, moving away. We're going to also move her away and just fire at Areshkegal. Alright, here comes the ground. What's going to happen? Ember's taking some serious damage. Our main character took a hit. That Areshkegal is feared, which is actually really nice. I could not have asked for a better situation. We're sending an electrical swarm, but I don't, or storm, but I don't care. We have all the protections on. We're gonna do this for Freebreeder's Bane, and we're gonna go in and fight. Although, maybe we should fight that other Areshkegal first. We probably should have, honestly. Let's move Ember 5 feet away, that way. Come on, Ember, you can do this. That wasn't quite as good as I had hoped.
So it comes to
That also wasn't quite as good as I had hoped. This could be bad. It could be okay. But I'm leaning towards bad.
I will resist.
Come on, one hit. Yes, we killed another one. We're not dead. That one's coming in. Oh, it's still feared. That is golden. We couldn't have asked for something better than a fear on that one, honestly. Alright, this one's all debuffed, so we can just start hitting it. This is only our third attempt. Third attempt. It's a pretty tough fight, actually. One of the attempts we got really close, but then I realized the gem didn't spawn, so we can't actually do anything. I'm moving back, because I don't want him to die. Areshkegal should come towards him, I think.
Prepare yourself.
Nope, it's killing Darren, which is actually okay. Darren, you're fine. Sort of.
No glory without risk.
What just oh, a skeleton died, I see. I was like, what just ended up dying there? Close, but not quite. Alright, we killed 2 of them. Or sorry, 3 of them. We've killed 3 of them, but not all of them. This one doesn't have any Circos, making its life annoying, so let's start that party, I guess. Arushle can run up and quarry it, maybe? Might be able to get into range. Nope, not quite. We're gonna have to chase it down. It's gonna be a little bit annoying. I'm gonna run and do a Mark of Justice on it. And a Freebooter's Bane. Darren can heal himself up, which is good. And then get out of the oh. I was gonna say get out of the situation over here, but then a new situation arose. I don't think we're in range. Nope, not even close. I'm gonna come up to here. Yeah. Actually, maybe just over to here. That's fine. Nenio needs to move up. I think she can magic missile from like this range. Close? Not quite. Oh, it did work. She's going to do a load of damage because Mark of Justice is on, so it's going to be doing like a Smite Evil effect on magic missile, which is just so good. And we missed because of the concealment. That's really how we're going to ending this fight, basically, is running after Areshkegal because she's running away.
Into the fray.
See if I can get in there and do some hits, I guess. It is feared, so that's a plus. We hit it once there. We're not going to be able to hit it, but let's just move up to here. We'll see which direction it goes. Maybe we can swing at it next turn. Magic missiles doing hundreds of damage.
Make your peace.
That was a decent hit. Areshkegal piecing out again, chasing her down, chasing it down. I don't know what. I don't think Areshkegal is a gendered species. There's a hit. We could maybe kill it. 400 damage, not bad. Another 100 damage there.
I will.
This thing is very annoying. Does you know what? Does destruction work on this thing? Yes, 203 damage. Damn, good job, Darren. I'm actually really impressed.
Take you.
No hits there. More Hellfire Ray. There was a hit there. Can we get into range and hit? No. Can we charge and hit? No.
So it comes to this.
Please die. This is now becoming more of an annoyance than anything else. Thank you. Strike down Areshkegal and talk to Nenio. Nenio is not currently in our group. We're going to grab that gem as well. We need the fresh Nahindrian crystal, and we're going to save before talking to Nenio in case this goes wrong.
An anomaly, an apostate, a nihility that tried to become something. It rejected its own essence and took on the name Nenio. But this was merely a mask, a hollow shell that gave temporary shape to its nothingness. An insignificant variable in the universe's equation, an infinitesimal quantity, nothing.
Is this true?
It is pointless to doubt the axiom. The anomaly only exists because it is Areshkegal's will.
Is the circle tattoo on your shoulder also related to Areshkegal?
The anomaly desired to be something instead of nothing. It tried to reject its natural state. In a twist of cosmic irony, the anomaly tried to distinguish itself as something by marking its body with the symbol of nothing.
She examines her shoulder indifferently. Your amazing ability to forget everything you consider irrelevant, is that a gift from Areshkegal too?
Knowledge and ignorance are just two spheres of the same plane. Where one of them ends, the other begins. The great Areshkegal holds domain over both, deciding where and how one should morph into the other. Her followers possess the same powers, at least in regard to their own pitiful knowledge and memories. In its desire to become something more, the anomaly forgot everything else. And then it drew a false conclusion about its own uniqueness.
Let's leave this place, Nenio.
Nothing should remain nowhere. It should stop striving to become something.
She starts to take a step forward, then freezes. You're a magical creation, I understand that, but that doesn't make you nothing. What about other magical aberrations? Take golems, for example, or elementals. What makes you any different from them? They are real. They are something. Some of them even possess the ability to think and reason.
It is illogical to challenge an obvious truth. Matter changes its form and gains new characteristics. Steam can become solid ice. iron can melt into brass, and a cloud of gas can transform into a new star. Yes, I wish. The anomaly's wishes are irrational. There is a large probability of error, and the risk of making an incorrect decision is too high.
You can't just leave your encyclopedia unfinished, can you?
It is a great work that will shake the scientific community to its core. Its publication will be celebrated by everyone. Every student, scholar, and critic. The world will remember the author of such a monumental work for a long time.
Her eyes light up for a moment.
Right. Then I guess I will accept your point of view as the truth. After all, I like it more than the other one. This place is so boring. Why did I want to come here? Oh yes, new knowledge, an experiment. Our whole life is a fascinating experiment with an unknown conclusion.
She looks around as if seeing everything for the first time and rubs her nose.
I should have known that no one was going to give me any exclusive, new, super important secret knowledge for free. Knowledge is gained through sweat, blood, pain, and experiments. All right, I think we should move on now. Lead the way. And I'll think up a new research project for us to conduct together. As for this experiment, I suggest that we consider it complete. Also, thank you, boy. For all that I remember, and for all that I've forgotten.
Nenio falls silent and looks away. Alright, we got Nenio freed. We killed Areshkegal. I think technically she doesn't die. Sort of. Each of these doors is a door. I'm gonna take a look through each one to the main halls. I think they all just go back to the main halls. I think we're free and clear to leave now. To the route. No, that's the wrong one. The portal to Golarion. That's the one. We're gonna see if we can pick up all the loot, and then we're gonna head out of here. It's time. We killed Areshkegal in its own plane, and I don't think it's technically dead. It's hard to kill gods and demon lords, so I'm just gonna take everything. It's 2,000 pounds worth of stuff. We're just gonna immediately, oh wait, we have to be, we might not be able to take everything.
Watch out for
Actually,
trouble.
we can. Currently we can, because we are legendary proportioned. And that actually gives us a truly massive amount of carrying capacity. We can carry as medium load 7,000... how much was that? 7,406 pounds. This is fine. We can absolutely carry 2, 3 vehicles, depending on the size of the vehicles. Literally, our main character is carting around the equivalent of like 2 sedans, probably by himself. He's got like 1 sedan on each arm, and he's just like, you know how people like carry logs on their shoulders, like on top of their shoulders, and they're holding it with like their arms wrapped around it? He's just doing that with 2 mid-sized cars. No problem. You know what, fine, I'll take that armor too. Let's clear out everything of loot. I'm going to jump back to town, do some selling, and we're going to call it a video here. We did the Enigma, we got everything done there. We still have a lot to do. Well, not a lot, but we still have some things to do. We have Lands Quest, I believe. We have to do all the Heart of Mystery type things. We can't do them yet, though, so it's not super important. The Valley Temples is where Land's thing is, and then we have to go to Eyes pretty soon here, I believe. We actually are getting... We have about half a year to get into Threshold, so we got some time to do that. So we'll do Eyes, we'll do the puzzles, and yeah, things are coming up pretty well for us. Let's head back home and deal with all of that. For now, though, I'll leave you guys here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. I'll see you next time. Take care.